Hello, I'm Ricky Dean Widrig, and this is The Deep Dive. Today, we'll meet one of the people that makes our community so special. You may know them very well, or you may not know them at all. But either way, we're going to take a deep conversational dive with them and hear what makes them so unique and so interesting. So here we go on our deep dive of the day. Good afternoon, Mr. Madison. You look like you're in a sunny locale. What's going on with you?
Always in my heart. Life's been good today, and I've got a space heater next to me. It's like 20 degrees outside, but I'm always on the beach in my heart.
You look like you got the shirt on, you got the background, you got the big smile on your face. Hey, I do know you, so we do have a little bit of a background, but I'd really like to know more about you. And I guess I have a few questions for you. Can you give me your elevator speech? And for those of you that may not know the elevator speech, it's the what you tell people in the elevator from the first to the fifth floor when they want to know more about you. So I'm sure, Charlie, you do have an elevator speech.
I do, yeah. So I help real estate agents and lenders work with people who are likely to close, follow their directions, and are enjoyable to work with without the realtor lender even having to think about their marketing. So they have the career that they always wanted and make a lot of money.
So you're primarily working with the lender or with the realtor, or is it a collaboration, or how does that work exactly?
Yeah, so I work with both. The real estate agent and the lender is a really unique team. And like when they work well together as a team, it's really an amazing thing because, I'm a real estate agent, I've been a programmer, and, I've been in real estate for 10 years. And what I realized was when I work as a real estate agent, when I'm working with a buyer, if I work with a great lender, that literally adds 4 to 5 deals a year to my bottom line. That can be, 20,000 or more dollars. And it's a better experience for the client because we're all on the same page. And likewise, if you're a loan officer and you're helping people get loans for their new houses, you've got to work with real estate agents that can actually lead, guide, and direct their clients and actually get their clients actually work hard and find them the house and get the house under contract and get them through the inspections and the appraisals. And then, I always say at the end of every transaction, the last 3 days, we call it the green zone. Something's going to come up that no one expects, and the great real estate agents solve it, and the great mortgage officers solve it. And so, just like a real estate agent needs a great lender to be able to make it a great experience that closes with your clients. So like a mortgage officer, a loan officer really needs agents that can lead, guide, and direct and take their clients to closing in order to get the purchase loans. Because if you only have one or the other, you don't get paid.
So what you're doing is uniting a quality realtor with a quality lender. You're making sure. Pardon me?
I'm a uniter, not a divider.
Well, when you're talking there, now I don't know much about the real estate industry, but when I hear, okay, interest rates are 4%, well, how can a realtor, I mean, it seems like when the realtor is choosing a lender, isn't the price point the only factor there? I mean, I'm a little unclear. Can they fluctuate that price point, or how does that work exactly?
When a realtor is wanting to work with a lender, is price point the only defining factor? Is that the question?
Yeah, I guess so, because I thought it was static. I thought it is 4%. It's not 6, it's not 3, it's 4%. Are
Yeah.
there some variables in there?
There's some difference, not much between most loan officers. For the most part, every loan officer's operating off of Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac. You've heard these terms. Like for the most part, the interest rates are set, and a loan officer, most loan officers, one of the primary ways they get business is loan officers actually prospect to realtors. So a loan officer will usually prospect and want to work with, a number of real estate agents, because as a real estate agent, most of the time my clients come to me and then I help them find a lender. And so I'm being hunted by lenders. They're calling me asking, what they can do to help me because they want to earn my business. I'm the vendor. And what's cool about
I've lost my contact today, folks. Not sure what happened there exactly. Um, Station break?
client are likely to close. Oh, are you there?
Now you're
Yeah.
I told our guests that I was going to a station break because I didn't know what was going on. I lost you
We're,
there for a minute. Okay, so can you back up just a little bit?
yeah. Yeah. What was the last thing that you heard?
Well, you're being stalked by lenders, pretty much.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then,
And then what my system does, which is really cool, is it reverses that. So the hunter becomes the hunted. And what we do is we actually help lenders build a realtor waiting list where realtors are literally coming to the lender saying, I don't know what you're doing, but I want some of that. Will you work with me? And I actually had a client, she's a loan officer this week. She got on our group call and she said, in 2017 and 18, I went and hunted for this realtor like every week for 2 years. He's never done any deals with me. He called me right before Christmas and just out of the blue referred me a buyer. And it was a good buyer. And so they got the loan pre-approval done. And like it's a great buyer, because what happens a lot of times, a realtor, when they try out a lender, that they give them like their terrible clients, the that need
well,
3 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Can you fix this one that needs 3 years of credit repair and, just got out of jail? And, that's usually, so she's like, this guy, this realtor who's well known, he's successful, gave me a referral. And then he followed up January 3rd and said, hey, can you meet with me? Because whatever you're doing, like, I want you to help me with it. And so her offer is, I'm going to help you work with more clients who are likely to close, that will follow your direction and that you enjoy working with. And the way they do it is through a video, just like me and you are doing here. And so it's a really cool system where, as we say, the hunter becomes the hunted.
Well, I mean, it seems like there's so many check marks here. Like, okay, that's good, that's good. You don't have to schedule meetings at some office. Here you are. We can talk about it. Um, this is gold for lenders. I mean, this is amazing.
It is. It is. Been working on it for 4 years, and it works amazing. It's really, really cool.
So, can you divulge any of this on this video call without giving up the secret sauce? Or I'm sure our guests would like to know more, as do I. I like to know more about how that actually works.
Yeah. So there's 5 things that we do. And so the first one is we automatically build the realtor's database and update it automatically for them. This right here is huge. If you ask a real estate agent if, how their database is, that's going to tell you whether they're in the business in 3 years or not. But there's a catch. If you're really good at real estate, it means you're really good at putting out fires, responding to emergencies, like the green zone, the final 3 days. Like, I've worked a lot of deals as a real estate agent. I expect something's going to come up in the green zone, and I have no clue what it is. And it may be something I've never ran into before. My title girl's at Stewart Title. Lisa's been in the business 22 years. A lot of the deals, she says, I've never ran into this one before. So, I warn my clients. I say, hey, look, something's going to come up, but don't worry. Like, that's what I get paid to take care of. If I couldn't take care of it, I wouldn't be in business. So And then I'll call them, it's 2 days before, but hey, remember how I said,
Meet
something's
you right at your house or something.
this is it. This is it. So what makes someone a really great real estate agent is not data entry. And so you got to have your database, but you suck at data entry. So the first thing that we do is we automatically build their database and update it automatically through something I programmed called the magic link, because it magically updates and automates your database based on every single person you know and every single person you talk to. So that's the first thing. The
Go on. Yeah, I'm fascinated.
yeah. So the
Or can
second,
you divulge more things?
I mean, that's really it. That's it. Number two, we build all of the content for the realtor. There's courses out there that teach you how to do it. But as a realtor, again, like you're putting out fires, like you work in your car, you learn how to drive and look at maps and take notes, like because you're going from house to house or you're going to inspections. And like your job, you can have a schedule, but stuff comes up. And so the second thing is we completely create all the content for them. And that leads to number three, which is number three. All of this is built off of a psychologist book called Influence, the Secrets of Persuasion. And so this guy his name's Robert Cialdini. He works at Arizona State, and he studied, and there's 7 things that create influence and persuasion. And I can only always remember a few of them. So I'm going to leave a couple off, but I'll tell you a couple. One of them is authority. One of them is, the second one is consistency. The third is scarcity. And when you think about this, yeah, people want, if there's fewer than what everyone can have, everyone wants it, right? The fourth is social proof or testimonials. The fifth is likeness or similarity. And like I said, I'll remember the others later. I always forget a couple. And so what we do is we build all of your content. We build content for you that's of you. And so we hit as many of those as we can. And the way we do that is we hit social proof. We actually grab all the realtors' testimonials from Zillow or Yelp or Google Business. So we grab those for them. If they don't have them, we actually help them get them. Then we actually grab photos of them with friends, with family, doing life at sporting events. Because the thing is, my clients hire me because they love me and they trust me. And
Right.
If all that you saw on Facebook was a picture of me in a business coat, you'd be like, I've only seen that once, and that was at my birthday party. That's not the Charlie I know, right?
I would not know you. I wouldn't have any idea
Right.
who you were.
Which you did have an amazing birthday party, and I think that really is probably the last time in 6 months that I wore a coat because Cassie said I had to. Uh, and
Good for you.
And so what we do, everyone's got pictures of themselves, but also we're usually afraid to, post them. So we actually walk with them and we actually grab photos of them with friends, with family. And what we do is that's the content. So everything's based on Robert Cialdini. So that's cool. We built their database for them automatically and we built their content for them automatically.
That's an amazing amount of work. I mean, that to me, sitting here, I'm thinking, good gosh, you're saving them time. You're improving their face in the community. That you're just doing so much with those first 3 steps. Do you market? You market, of course, to new realtors, but also to seasoned realtors. And it sounds like you have something to offer them both. I would think that the newbies are going to just really benefit quickly because it can be a tough business. I understand.
Yeah. So yes, I mean, everyone would benefit from this. Like what we've created. I created it because I was looking for someone I could give my money to do this for me. Like I knew it worked and I would do it for a couple months and then I would get busy and then I'd stop. And then I would do it for a couple minutes, get busy and stop. And I was trying to find someone that would do this for me, and no one did it, which actually leads to number three. No, number four, right? No, number three. I'm sorry. Number three, which is this is not about leads. This is about what I call compliant clients. And the distinction is leads, especially in real estate and lending, leads cost you money, time, energy, and freedom. Every lead you get costs you money, time, and freedom and energy every day because most leads don't know you. They don't like you because they don't know you. And they definitely don't trust you because they don't know or like you. And to be able to do a transaction, you've got to have at least trust because we're talking about, maybe $500,000, $1 million on the low end, maybe $200,000.
Anyway, it's a lot of money to them.
It's a lot of money. Probably the biggest purchase that they're going to have. And it happens over time. It takes, at the least, usually 90 days from the time you get started to closing. Sometimes it can be faster. But with leads, it's usually you're talking to 18 months to 2 years.
So you have to hop over those three obstacles before we even get to the talking about the deal or seeing how you can help them. So
Exactly.
you're putting your time, energy, money, and self into just getting to square one. At least
Right.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. I mean, first you get them to, know you, and then they're going to test you, right? Like they're like, should I trust this guy? So you're going to be jumping through their hoops, they're going to call you at 9:30 at night. Are you going to answer? If not, there's no connection to you. They'll just move to the next person. You're like a complete door opener commodity. So kind of the two business models and the one that leads have is I'm going to get leads and I'm going to try to convert them into friends as quickly as possible and repeat this forever for 90 days, which really sucks. It's a terrible business model because the thing is everybody knows multiple realtors. And if they're the type of person working with a stranger, it's not because that they're not going to trust you. And it's not because they don't trust you. It's because they don't trust anyone. If they were a trusty person, they would work with one of the 4 or 5 realtors they already know.
Right.
So
everybody knows a realtor. Everybody.
right. So it's just a drain versus compliant clients. That's a breath of fresh air. These are the clients that know me, like me, trust me. They're the clients that are likely to close, not waste my time, will follow my direction, and I enjoy working with. And these guys actually increase my time, increase my money, increase my energy, increase my freedom. These are the clients that, man, if I have 10 to 20 of these a year, I've got the best career in the whole world. And what we create are compliant clients, and we totally leave the world of leads.
So the program that you have is exactly what you just said. You take someone who does not know you and lead them into a situation where they know and trust and value your opinion and you. And that your system does that.
No, we take people that already know you, and every day we help them know you more, increase your influence, increase your persuasion, so that you're top of mind every day with people that already know you.
And that's the database that you're talking about. Everybody
Right.
that knows their database. And then you
Right.
use that to increase the bonds that they've already started at some point.
Exactly. Yeah. And then as you meet new people, you meet someone new at Starbucks, you talk with them, you like them, they start seeing you the next day. And so now your database grows every time you meet someone new. You start going to jujitsu with me and Rick, you get friends, they start seeing you the next day. So now every time you just go live life, and the people that do know you see you every day in a cool, influential way. And then the people that you just meet, they start seeing you. So you can really just relax knowing I can take care of my clients and make a lot of money taking care of my clients because I'm being marketed in the best way to people that when they're ready will call me.
Brilliant.
And
Brilliant.
because I've found with a compliant client, so to work with leads, there's this long string of things you got to do. You got to hire all these people. You got to set up landing pages. You got to, automate this. You got to hire this person. Like working with leads, it's this long list. Only 3 things need to happen for me to work with compliant clients. That's 1, when they're ready, they think of me. 2, they feel comfortable to reach out to me. And 3, I've got time to take care of them and a system to lead them. Like that's it. And what we do is make sure that you're top of mind and they feel comfortable to reach out. And so then it's just up to you. If you've got a system to lead them to closing, you got the best career in the world.
It sounds like you do. Sounds like you made it that way and you're making it for other people.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
exciting. What is the name of your enterprise? What do you call this? Or how would someone contact you from this podcast?
Yeah. So they can go to referralswhileyousleep.com. That's what it's called, Referrals While You Sleep. And that's for realtors. And then if you're a lender and you want to find out how to, become the hunted, you can go to realtorwaitinglist.com. And that's where we actually use scarcity, and you actually have realtors waiting to work with you, like our other clients do.
Wow. This is an exciting business. That sounds like everyone, every lender, every realtor would want to work together to make this happen because it's a good result for everybody, for the client, the lender, for the realtor, for everybody. It's a win-win-win straight across the board, which is, of course, that's the best type of business that you could possibly have.
Yeah, yeah, and to do one more better. At the beginning of this year, I'm actually giving people 90 days of this for free.
Wow.
So what I'm doing is I've got a small group of people that I'm going to give this to for 90 days. I want you to be able to try it. And all that I ask for is that you try it and give me feedback. And you don't pay me a cent until you start getting results. And so if you'd like to try this, go to referralswhileyousleep.com or realtorwaitinglist.com. The next group might be full. If so, get on the waiting list. You can just give us your email and we'll let you know when the next one opens. And would love to get you in. And if you're interested, try it for 90 days. See if it can change your career and your life.
Wow. Well, Charlie, thanks for being with me today. This is exciting. I want to hear more about this in your off time. We do spend some time together. So, by the way, we practice jujitsu together, and he beats me up all the time. So we do have a great time. Mr. Madison, thank you very much, and we appreciate your time today.
It's my pleasure. It's great being on the deep dive with Rick Witchery.
Thank you, sir. As we wrap up another insightful episode of the Deep Dive, I want to express my sincere gratitude to the excellent guests we had today and also our loyal listeners. Special thanks go to our sponsors, Fire Pit Art, the best fire pits on the planet, and Powder Coat Art for high quality metal powder coating. If you've enjoyed this, please connect with us on social media and tell your friends how much you enjoyed the program. And always remember, when you want to find your way home, it's always bubbles up. Thanks. Have a good day.